Have you ever seen a problem in your community and wondered why nobody's doing anything to fix it? Did you know that you have the power to fix a problem? Khaliat, Bailey, and Simra spotted a problem at our school and decided to follow the examples of problem solvers and activists like Dr. King, Rosa Parks, Malala, and Frederick Douglass. First, we identified the problem, educated ourselves, showed up, shared the information we learned, and took action to change it.
Hi, I am Khaliat.
I'm Simra. And I'm Bailey.
We were in 4th grade at Sherman Elementary School in 2018. One day we were talking at lunch about how we've never had a teacher that wasn't white. We decided that this was a problem and we wanted to know why and what we can do to change this. We wanted to go and talk to the principal and superintendent right away to tell them to change this. Our teacher asked us a big question. How do you know you're right? Can you prove this is a problem?
We realized we couldn't prove it without a doubt, so we asked our teacher if we could come up at lunch and research the problem on our Chromebooks. It took many days after giving up fun lunch in the cafeteria to do hard work of researching in the classroom. We came across some very surprising facts. We learned that there are 539 more white teachers than black in Henrietta. There is a 13% difference between the number of black teachers and black students in Henrietta. We learned that there are 10 black teachers in Henrietta and 550 white teachers. We realized we had a 1% chance of ever having a teacher who was black while we were attending Rush Henrietta schools. We didn't think this was fair and we were left wondering why. We realized we needed to learn more about segregation poverty to help answer our question and understand why this problem came to be. We learned about an organization called ACT Rochester that studies racism in Rochester. We helped get the director of ACT Rochester to come present to our whole class about the segregation, racism, and poverty in Rochester. We learned that structural racism is when rules, policies, and outcomes affect one group of people differently because of the color of our skin. We learned that Rush Henrietta, like most other suburban school districts in Monroe County, has a problem with structural racism as a result of redlining in the past. This does not necessarily mean that leaders in our community are racist, but is a direct result of past policies that have led to less opportunities for black people to receive a college education, which would qualify us to apply for teaching positions. Therefore, this is a far greater number of white candidates than black candidates, leading to a major discrepancy in the amount of white versus black teachers in RH and other schools in Monroe County. Recently, RH hired its first ever black superintendent of schools. The district is also being more active about searching for black teaching candidates that live in other cities.
We decided we needed to share what we learned in a way that was easy to understand with the people that could help. We made graphs and charts to show the information and how to make our argument stronger. Then we made a slideshow and wrote a script for what we would say on each slide. First, we gave the presentation to our class.
Then we shared it with our principal. The principal realized this was a problem too and helped us invite his boss, the assistant superintendent who is in charge of hiring new teachers, to come to Sherman and hear our presentation. The assistant superintendent was very impressed. He shared our presentation with the school board that's in charge of everyone. The students' story started to spread. The Community Foundation heard about our project and did a news story on us. Hundreds of other people learned about this problem. Rush Henrietta School District now has it as an official priority to hire more black teachers to fight structural racism.
We are the solution to these problems in our world. Do you see something you think is unjust? Then follow our example and identify the problem you face. Educate yourself, show up, share the information you can learn, and take action to change it.